Jane Goodall's legacy lives on, a lasting impact in Boston and beyond. The scientific and conservation communities are mourning the loss of Dr. Jane Goodall, the world-renowned primatologist and environmental advocate, who passed away at 91. Her death was confirmed by the Jane Goodall Institute, and news outlets report she died of natural causes while on a U.S. speaking tour. While Dr. Goodall's most famous work was conducted in Tanzania, her influence reached far beyond Africa, including in Boston. A recent WCVB piece highlighted how her research and advocacy impacted institutions and communities in Massachusetts. From chimpanzees to global conservation. Jane Goodall first traveled to Gombe Stream National Park in Tanzania in 1960, at age 26, to begin observing wild chimpanzees. Her groundbreaking fieldwork challenged established scientific beliefs. She documented behaviors now considered fundamental, such as tool use, complex social structures and emotional relationships among chimpanzees. Over time, Goodall's work evolved beyond primate research. She became a global voice for conservation, animal welfare and environmental education. She founded the Jane Goodall Institute in 1977, which supports research, conservation projects and youth programs worldwide. One of her most lasting contributions is Roots and Shoots, a youth-led program that encourages young people to take action for their communities and the environment. Boston's connection to Goodall's work. Although Jane Goodall did not conduct fieldwork in Massachusetts, her influence is felt here in several ways. Academic and research partnerships. Universities and research centers in the Boston area engaged with her work, adopting her findings and philosophy in studies of primatology, anthropology, and environmental science. Conservation and educational outreach. Local environmental groups and educational institutions referenced Goodall's methods and advocacy in their programs, promoting wildlife conservation, ecological restoration, and sustainable practices. Public awareness. Her message resonated with Massachusetts residents, inspiring lectures, exhibitions, and public dialogues about humanity's relationship with nature. WCVB underscores how her passing has renewed conversations among Boston area audiences about conservation responsibility. Tributes, honors, and final years. Goodall's lifelong contributions earned her many accolades. She was named a United Nations Messenger of Peace, and in 2025, President Joe Biden awarded her the Presidential Medal of Freedom. In her later years, even as age slowed her pace, she remained a tireless speaker, educator, and advocate. Reports say she died during a speaking tour in California, leaving behind a deeply felt void in the fields of science and conservation. Leading institutions and environmental advocates around the world have released statements expressing admiration and grief, emphasizing how her life and work reshaped how humanity views our fellow species and the planet. Why her death matters. Jane Goodall's passing is more than the loss of a scientist. It marks a turning point in environmental consciousness. Her observations helped blur the divide between humans and animals. Her advocacy challenged governments, educational systems, and ordinary citizens to care more deeply about the natural world. For Boston and the wider world, her legacy is a call to action, to support conservation, to teach younger generations about respect for all life, and to continue pushing for sustainable change.